Heard a lot going on here tonight. I think you've heard a lot of positions and a lot of going back and forth with things. I still feel always that I'm the best person for this job for the reasons stated. Grab a card, a business card of mine or one of my placards. On it is my phone number, not a burner phone. It's my phone number. You can call me anytime and get more in depth with what we're talking about here. I believe that we need to defend our identity. That's number one. We need to change the zip codes that are out there and work with the post office and the city attorney's office to do that. I do believe that we need to strengthen PBSO. They're doing a great job. I think they need more resources. We need to find the way to pay for that. I believe in a proper public-private partnership at the beach. I think it's the only way to do it. Juan was very, very blunt with the model that we have there, and we can't sustain it on our own, even with the extra money. The extra money that we have with increasing parking rates gives us an extra $806,000 in income. We had a $369,000 shortfall, leaving us $437,000 that we can chip away and do other things with, but we need to get the reserve fund up to 3 months because it's at zero right now. We need to strengthen the electric utility, and I don't mean by hardening the utility doesn't mean encasing in the concrete. It means just putting in higher level technology to keep the faults from happening as rapidly as they are and to fix the problems as they have. We do have a great staff here. We have a great promise in Lake Worth, but we have some challenges ahead of us, both financially and logistically. And I firmly believe I'm the one to be sitting in that chair. So grab a card, take my number, give me a call. You see me bumping around town, come up and say hello. Thanks.
Now we hear from Tom Cook. All right, so thank you everyone for coming out. I am humbled up here to stand up here and ask for your vote. I want to leave you with a thought here tonight, which is the story of Lake Worth. Because we all know the story of Lake Worth. The story of Lake Worth is one of potential versus opportunity. We hear a lot about the potential of Lake Worth. I heard it before I moved in, I heard it once we moved in, and we hear it today as well. But I do see opportunity. And we can do it together. Here's a couple of priorities tonight that may or may not have been covered. Running through them. First, a focus on economic growth. Attracting new businesses, attracting new homeowners, attracting new residents. Investing in Park of Commerce for industry, and incentivizing sustainable development. Revitalize our downtown corridors. I had the idea of using penny sales tax money to create focus on walkability and mobility into and out of our downtown corridors. We want to encourage density for live, work, and play because we all love to live, work, and play here in Lake Worth. I'd also like to see some diverse entertainment options in downtown as well. Cleaning up our neighborhoods, working on aggressive code enforcement, building those relationships with PBSO, and one of the most important things that I think I may have run out of time when I said it earlier, but declaring nuisance properties. That is one of the most important things in driving out some of these slumlords and driving out some of the crime and drugs and prostitution is declaring nuisance properties, and PBSO has that power with the help of code. I want to help with that. Reinvesting into our public utilities, a second tie line is crucial in the first term. It's one of the first things I want to work on so we can end these blackouts that occurred last year. Prioritizing projects that improve reliability. And we can do it with low-cost loans and revenue bonds. And lastly, marketing is important, okay? Marketing ties the story to the work that we're doing. We have to do the work, yes. If we just change our name to nothing else, it would be a marketing ploy. But it's not a marketing ploy. We can build a strategic marketing plan around it. If you like what you've heard tonight, look, I don't have all the answers, but what I do know is I spend my time out in the neighborhoods door knocking with you guys and meeting you, because I don't have all the answers and I don't pretend to. You guys have the answers, okay? So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tom Copeland for Lake Worth City Commissioner, District 4. I hope you
Thank you, Tom Copeland. Herman Robinson, your floor.
Thanks, John. This has been a wonderful evening, demonstrating the passion we all have for our quirky little town. I'm asking for your vote tonight based on my experience, sincerity, honesty, and having worked with 4 others on the City Commission, each with varying ideas on methods we should use to improve Lake Worth. Communication, compromise, and thoughtful clash of ideas is important to our progress. I am proud and honored to be endorsed by Congresswoman Lois Frankel, State Senator Bobby Powell, State Senator Laurie Berman, Palm Beach County Mayor Mac Bernard, Board Member Erica Whitfield, the Human Rights Council, Palm Beach County Human Rights Council, and City Commissioner Andy Amoroso and Omari Hardy. 4 of my priorities I look forward to addressing are, number 1, using the money from the penny sales tax for our oceanfront park and understanding that it is our park. Raising the score for all schools in Lake Worth. And that's our economic engine. And number 3 is revitalizing our downtown with energy incentives that are creative yet practical. And number 4 is marketing our momentum, authenticity, and possibilities through public-private partnerships. I look forward to the challenge with a reasoned, mature, cooperative approach to take us into the future. For our young residents to grow, to love, and take pride in all the fantastic assets in Lake Worth. I'm asking you to vote for me, Commissioner Herman Robinson, to continue our progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Herman Robinson. Kathy Turk, it's your floor.
Again, I want to thank the NAPC and the Playhouse and all of you for being here. People ask me what I think is the biggest issue within Lake Worth, and my answer is that we seem to lack a community vision. I saw this on the Planning and Zoning Board when we reviewed comprehensive plans, zoning changes, development regulations, and even murals without a benefit of a long-term plan. Right now, our city is being defined by employees who don't live here, property owners and developers who want cheap access to 95 and West Palm Beach. There are formal processes that communities can take to engage residents and stakeholders, where the end product is a strategic plan that tells staff members, developers, and future residents exactly where we're headed. When elected, I will amplify your voice on the dais. I will work to unite our community and bring transparency to our city government. I will have people outside with flyers. I hope that you will take one. I hope you'll join our team. I need your support. I need your vote. Kathy Turk, March 12, 2018. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy Turk. Amari Hardy, you get the last word.
Well, the first thing I want to say is I want to say thank you to everyone here and everyone in the city for allowing me to have the time of my life by representing you. It is a privilege to stand on this stage. It has been a privilege to sit on that dais. I love this city and I love what I do, and I would love the opportunity to do it for another 3 years. Look, there were lots of things said here about what we need to do, but to me they sound like things we're already doing. It was said that we need to support PBSO with resources. That's exactly what we've done, and that's why we have more deputies here than any other area per person. It's been said that we need to support them with more resources. That's why we got them the cameras and the license plate readers that they need to catch the criminals in the act. It's been said that we need to fix the electric utility. That's what we did with rate parity for the first time. Rate parity with FP&L in our rates, and that's what we're doing on the reliability front. We're spending $15 million this year to make the electric grid more reliable, and we intend to spend more money as debt rolls off of the electric utility to continue to make the grid more reliable. I heard about focusing on economic development. We've approved more projects in a year and 9-month period than I could ever remember here in this city. We approved Lake Cove, 57 single-family homes. That's economic development. We approved the Mid. We approved the One, which is a luxury condominium building. Again, you can throw a stone at it from this building. We approved a bed and breakfast right on O Street. We're in the process with the CRA of having a public-private partnership so that we can bring residential units as well as parking into the downtown. We also did it by fixing historic preservation. Herman Robinson and I focused very much on this. People couldn't get doors, windows, roofs, fences done. That's economic development, but they couldn't get it done, and we fixed that ordinance. The nuisance property ordinance, we used it for the first time, the chronic nuisance abatement process. This commission did. And we did it with the Holiday House Motel for the first time. And we're going to continue to use it on the worst landlords in the city. Look, I believe that if it's not broken, you don't fix it. And this city is not broken, okay? This commission is not fractured. We've continued to do initiative after initiative that's improved the quality of the city. We're going in the right direction. For the first time in a long time, we have momentum, and we should keep that. We should preserve this commission. My name is Commissioner Omari Hardy, and I'm asking for your vote on March 12th. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for making my job really easy today. And keep your applause going for John Paxman right here. Keep it going for these guys in the front row, the timekeepers. Hardest working business. And of course, these guys, on the dais or not, these guys are some of the hardest working people in the city, for sure. Thank you all for coming out tonight. All right, housekeeping. There's about 37, 38 more questions we didn't ask tonight. I know South Palm Park, second Monday of the month at the golf course, they have a forum. And Perico might be doing something?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Third Monday, February.
Third Monday,
February.
Perico, February.
Golf course.
Golf course. And I'm sure a couple other neighborhoods might do it too, so check in to see all the questions that weren't asked and answered tonight. Neighborhood Presidents Council. Presidents, thank you so much for coming out tonight. I was thinking to start a riot tonight and say I have some cottage tour tickets to scout for Sunday, but I figured we'd behave tonight and we wouldn't have some bloody hallways or aisles. The Playhouse, $573. Thank you so much. It's not enough, but it's definitely a tremendous thank you for them. Couldn't be more happy with our Playhouse. When you leave here, you need to leave. Leave here in about 1 minute. Go visit our local restaurants, have a coffee, a cappuccino, a nightcap. We have, like, any direction, you're going to find some great restaurants. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, neighbors. Get out and vote in March. Thank you. Good night.